of dinosaur and shoe. I, on the other hand, am very thrilled about it. So here's what I'm thinking, Jeff. This is how I'd like it to go. Obviously, I want the horns to be out here, and I want the tail to like basically curl up against the toe. Right? So this means that if we put the hole about right there, right, that will be where the tail of the Dino will line up with my toe. So I think it should be here. Should I get a marker?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll mark it, but
that's what I think.
And you don't think the horns sticking out the back are going to be, like, worse than having spurs on boots when you walk around?
Well, first of all, I would love to have spurs on boots. So, yeah, I think that's a bonus.
So you say.
I mean, we could also back it up a little bit closer so it's right up against the, if you prefer this, so that we're putting the shoe right behind the plate.
They're your feet.
Well, I mean, do you think that? I think that's probably best.
They're going to wind up being kind of the same.
Yeah, so I think we should.
We're going to wind up rotating the thing until his tails goes against the sides.
Yeah, so I think we should probably then mark it like right here, right between this vertebra. Actually, right at this vertebra is probably where we should do it. Don't you think?
Okay.
Should I get a marker?
Nope.
All right. Are we ready?
Maybe.
All right, let's do this thing.
Okay.
Let's begin making dinosaur shoes.
We're making dinosaur shoes. The making of dinosaur shoes.
Actually, the second pair. The first pair was orange, and it had it was with a T-Rex. Was it a T-Rex or a Velociraptor? It was a Velociraptor.
Now, what if you had it so that the dinosaur was crawling up the heel of the shoe? Would that not be sturdy enough?
It's the tail.
There's no way to. Yeah, there would be no way to.
It's actually, that's a cute idea, but there's not an effective way of adhering it.
No?
We'd have to use screws. It's not a bad idea, Jeff. But we would have to do screws, and I don't think we have a way of doing it. Do we? It's a good idea, though, Rachel.
Thank you.
Good idea.
And then someone could be like, "Hey."
At some point, try it. But so the beak is a problem, right? Yeah. And I could always shave the inside of the feet off. That would be fine. But the beak, you don't want to shave the beak off because then it gives you
right, because he's then just like toothless.
You could go somewhat higher.
No, he's a triceratops. You can't really do that. It's not a bad idea, Rachel.
I try. Is there a duo ceratops? There's a trice or an uno ceratops.
Yeah,
only a tri.
It's called a unicorn.
Pizzeria Uno.
Pizzeria Uno ceratops. Yes, only in Chicago. We don't have it here in Virginia.
Yeah, just really, there's no way of doing it. I mean, there is that, but then he just looks like he's desperate, kind of like a stripper.
What if it was face? What if it was head face down?
Well, that would look weird.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't look good.
That's kind of perverted, actually. I mean, there might.
Well, there are tops and there are bottoms in the ceratops.
And also in the zoophilic community, which is what I was actually thinking for.
Okay.
Or about, yeah.
All right.
You know about the zoophiles, right, Rachel? We've talked about zoophiles.
I don't remember what a zoophile is.
The people who are
literally love animals, like romantically.
Romantically,
yes, I think
fully romantic.
As opposed to like bestiality people.
Bestiality is just basically kind of a form of sodomy. Like they just do their thing. It could be a male or a female.
Right.
But zoophiles actually love the animal.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the donkey fuckers of Cartagena. They're a classic example of zoophiles. Perpetrators of bestiality would be like the Taliban. I mean, they'll,
Yeah.
They have no affection for the goat in question.
Okay.
Donkey fuckers of Cartagena. They do.
They're your favorite.
They really are my favorite. And the wives know about it. And you'll ask the wives, "Oh, where's your husband today?" And they're like, "Oh, he's out having an affair with the donkey."
Okay.
They have, they don't even seem jealous.
Well, I wonder if cavemen did the thing with, Triceratops died.
Well, that's biblical. Because only in the biblical
time frame did
time
they live
frame
in this?
did they live together?
So that's true. Okay, so maybe
Since, we actually are scientists. We don't believe that Fred Flintstone
right.
ever actually.
So did anyone from the
assaulted sexually or otherwise?
So how come it's not one of the 10 commandments that thou shalt not have sex with your triceratops?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we went to the Creation Museum, we would learn the answer to that pressing question.
The Croatian Museum?
The Creation Museum.
Oh, the Creation Museum.
Which was apparently paid for with tax dollars.
in Dubrovnik.
There probably is one.
Not that I saw.
In Croatia.
Maybe. Not in Dubrovnik, though. Oh. Maybe this is how dinosaurs became extinct. The Bible,
shoe manufacturer.
Someone from the Bible got hold of some sort of drill and made these shoes for his
wife.
With the baby triceratops. It wouldn't exactly work with a big one.
Well,
maybe for Goliath.
Maybe.
For Goliath. You could use a real triceratops.
Do you think a crossdresser? Because that would be kind of cool if Goliath was a crossdresser.
Could be.
I could see him rocking the high heels.
That would be some fucking high heels.
Maybe. Well, he's already Goliath, so.
Maybe he couldn't quite reach the vine that brought him into Giant Land. Jack and the Beanstalk.
Green Giant.
Huh?
That's
Jack and the Beanstalk.
That's a totally different.
How do you know there wasn't a beanstalk?
Person. I'm just saying, I think you just confused your large persons, Rachel.
Hey, a giant's a giant. They all got to have a beanstalk. Beanstalks for everybody.
You don't even have the excuse of, drinking, really.
No.
That was just a sober confusion of...
no, that was just 1/2 of a tiny inch of that plumb line.
This is the most important part, what Jeff is doing right now.
But how can I be serious while we're making these shoes? Do you expect me to be serious and not silly?
These are actually serious shoes.
I understand that.
I wear them. When I wore the T-Rex one...
Yeah.
Or the Velociraptor one, people at restaurants just came up and they're like, oh my God, where can I get those shoes? I said, well, if your man has enough money, I'll make them for you.
There you go.
But then Jeff said, no, I'm not making shoes for strangers.
Would you do it?
I'd do it. But I like this. I like crafting with my husband. We've done a couple of crafting projects together.
That's nice. And this is quite unique. What inspired the dinosaur shoes? I know you're an aficionado for interesting and fun shoes.
Other shoes.
Other shoes.
But what inspired these in particular?
Afford. So I decided that I could make these.
Yeah.
So.
But what inspired dinosaurs in particular?
Well, I love high heels and I love dinosaurs.
There you go.
I thought Jeff Goldblum was hot before everyone else did. So.
Now, is this dinosaur also from Mississippi?
Well, here's a fun fact. The Velociraptor only existed here in North America. It does not exist anywhere else. There are other raptors in other parts of the world. But,
so they must have pronounced it Velociraptor.
No, because they're actually out west. To my knowledge, the Velociraptors didn't hang out in Brooklyn.
No? But just North America? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so if you go out to Montana, that's just very fossil rich.
So that would be more like Velociraptor.
I don't think that's what we're talking about. I think that you might be offending any yihadi.
No, I made fun of my own Brooklyn, lingo. So now, do we have a name for this particular beast?
It's Triceratops.
No, but it doesn't have a name.
Charlie or Bob? Or...
No.
And
Tucker and Carlson.
Oh boy! And where have they been acquired?
That's a good question. Getting the dinosaurs that work for this, that was not trivial. The first ones we actually got in Portugal.
Oh.
So this is a German brand of dinosaur.
Okay.
So you need one that is going to stand up to the drilling.
Did you buy it there or you bought it here?
This one I got here, but it's all made in China. But this particular brand.
And you bought them expressly for the purpose of making shoes out of them? Mm-hmm. I love it. Let's see. All right.
Being conservative about how much I take out.
Because once you take out, you can't put it back.
Can't put it back.
Yep.
Ah, you're hurting my back. Oh, that feels good. Oh, just right there. Right there. Oh, that's the spot. That's the spot.
Okay, so another craft project that Jeff and I had. So
Another what?
another craft project. So,
Yeah.
Last year, actually for several years, I had a really bad torn hamstring. And we tried everything. And my trainer had this massager. It's a massage gun. And it goes really fast. And
Yeah.
they sell for like $700.
Hey.
So you don't want the reason to buy one. It's basically a drill.
So reciprocating saw.
Reciprocating saw that's been adapted to make a massager.
Oh, goodness.
So Jeff and I made one.
Oh,
And so what you take this reciprocating saw and it just goes like this. This is its motion. And then
you don't want to see my face on camera right now.
so I know. I said, well, it gets worse.
Oh, no.
So you basically take something like this, but it's a little bit shorter, and you put this inside of the ball that's going to be pounding against you
Okay.
to make the massager. So
Don't tell me the ball fell off.
no. It's actually so you buy this adapter, this thing that this reciprocate. This is what's this called? Reciprocating adapter.
Reciprorator.
Yeah. So I went on Amazon to buy this thing, and it turns out someone had already had this idea, but for a sex toy. Oh. And they had this reciprocating saw adapter for dildos.
Gotcha.
And Jeff and I had a very heated debate, if you will, about.
No, you just made assumptions. It just felt like.
I did. I made assumptions.
For somebody who's like.
I did. I did not. As a vagina possessor, I didn't think women wanted this. And so the best part is, on the Amazon, and this ultimately was what convinced me that apparently some women do. The people that purchased this reciprocating saw adapter dildo thing.
Yeah.
Verified purchases. Like people with pictures described what they did with this.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, actually.
Like, naked pictures?
No.
Pictures of their face. So, like, if you ever worked with them, like, oh my God, you're the reciprocating saw guy. I just learned what you did with your wife yesterday with your reciprocating saw dildo thing. And they were very explicit about what they did with their reciprocating saw adapters.
Wow.
Yeah.
So whatever happened to that model?
Well, that's not the thing that we bought, but since I have the temperament and sense of curiosity and sense of humor of like a 9-year-old boy, I spent quite a bit of time on that.
But that was a conversation. You were having that conversation with your brother about it. You were telling your brother about it.
My brother and I, we had this discussion.
And you're like, I don't know what, like, first off, you're like, I can't imagine why any guy would want that in his butt. And I was just like, why are you assuming that it's a guy? And then she's like, or why would any guy want that? And then you're like, and then I said, well, why do you think it's a guy? And then she's like, well, why would anybody want that in their butt? And
oh my God.
Why do you think it's only used by guys in their butts? Like, why did you start there?
Or women's butts. It just never occurred to me that you would basically want a jackhammer in your vagina.
Right.
I, as a vagina possessor, it's not something that, and obviously I was being small-minded. I was being small-minded. I was even being judgmental. And I was being anything but my empirical self. And I regret that.
That's okay. They're available now on Amazon for $36.99.
No, actually,
buy 2 get 3 free.
We'll put exactly with the video. We'll put a little ad click here for the for the model we were talking about.
I'll sing the theme
You're
song.
getting there close, hon.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
So